And now introducing you.
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Heat in this one. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Doris Burke courtside. Next to me, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr in the booth. The Pelicans hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. You know, it's getting pretty urgent for them, fellas, during this losing streak, going without a win in their last 6 games. And a lot of excitement centering around one young player tonight, folks, as we'll be watching a game that marks the first official NBA start from Moss.
And that starting lineup is exactly where he belongs. You look at the talent, the potential. I think he's going to be not only in the lineup tonight, but for a long time to come.
I agree. He's already shown us that he's one of the most talented players on that roster, and I love that they're giving him this opportunity now.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Heat, Chalmers and D-Wade are the dogs. Pang and McRoberts holding down the forward spots. And it's Bosh in at the 5 spot. Left side, Gordon. Back to Salmons. Pass to Moss. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. Davis. There's the bucket. Good. Davis has got the opening field goal of the game for the Pelicans.
And they get on the board first.
Looking to set the tone early.
Bosh passes to Chalmers. Back to Bosh. Heat moving the ball around. And Chalmers kicks to McRoberts. The dish to Bosh. 6 to shoot. Wade with no one around. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. Wade's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Well, the Miami Heat, since the Big Three assembled, are a polarizing team. Some fans rooted for them, others rooted against them. Either way, they've been an incredible story for the league and have become just a huge draw around the NBA.
Here's Chalmers, and the layup falls. So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Magic in Orlando.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another three-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Bosh kicks to Wade. Outside Dang. Pass to McRoberts. Clock at 6. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
An easy call there.
No question about that. You could hear the impact from where I am.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the evening. He hits the second from the line. The Pelicans trail. Here is Mr. Incredible. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. On the wing, Davis. That one off the back iron and out.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
New Orleans shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
All free throws good from Moss.
Talk about being one of the all-time great stories in the NBA. This kid goes from being undrafted and fighting for a 10-day contract, and now he's a starter for this club.
It's really a story of a guy starting with nothing in the league and fighting his way onto a team, and those are always really inspirational stories. His path to the starting lineup gives hope to everybody playing in or out of the NBA that could possibly be them someday.
And Davis sends it back. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Baseline try. Rebound by the Heat. Last time they met was in Miami.
And in winning that last game, guys, they drove the lane and attacked the basket very aggressively. It led to them drawing a lot of contact inside and causing some foul trouble for their opponent.
Now here's Wade. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando.
And a huge rebounding night as well, really controlling the glass.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the score by Miami. And what Steve mentioned was a big reason they came out on top. Some of their opponents' most important players, it seemed, spent a good chunk of crunch time, Clark, on the bench.
And that really gave them an upper hand late, Kevin. I love the way they went right at them in that game, attacked them, and drew a bunch of fouls.
And the Heat making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Chalmers with it. Picked up by Davis. Doubled by Moss. And Chalmers kicks to Anderson. And now the Pelicans on the break. Stolen by Chalmers. Releases from 15. And there's the pass to McRoberts. Now the feed to Chalmers. Over Salmons. Goes up again, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
No good for Moss.
Man, I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
Here is McRoberts. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
No good for Moss.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
The shot by Wade, no good.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Salmons. Hacks in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, it's obvious Anthony Davis can run, jump, rebound, block shots. You see those types around the NBA, but what sets him apart in my mind is his skill and fluidity at the offensive end. I mean, that to me is what elevates him to the superstar echelon.
Gordon against Wade. Gordon dishes to Davis. Gordon off a pick from Moss. Gordon the pass to Moss. Shot clock at 5. Fader on the way. Here's Withy, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kinds of kicks on the glass will kill a team.
The Heat with the lead. Davis with the double team. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. Back to Chalmers. Feeds it to McRoberts. The 3. Chalmers' shot is no good.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Davis with a screen on Chalmers. Here's Moss. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. New Orleans making some changes here. Ashik comes in for Withy, and it's Anderson in for John Salmons.
Luol Deng is the definition of a gamer. He averaged over 38 minutes a game over the last 5 seasons with the Bulls. Played with a fractured thumb, torn ligaments in his wrist. He always goes all out at both ends every time he's on the court.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thanks again, Doris. Al Gordon after the missed 3 from Moss. Gordon dishes to Anderson. Back to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Anderson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Some changes.
Good job at the line.
He's checked in for New Orleans. And Miami with a change here, too. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Chris Anderson. Here's Napier, averaging 8 points a game. He feeds it to Granger. There's the triple, and the shot is good. Granger's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's Moss. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And we'll get a look at how the Husselstadt game has been going for the Pelicans.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early